Hey everybody, today we are going to be looking at the self-service repair program that Apple did release. And we're going to be talking a bit about it today. I did a little bit of research on it. There obviously is a big catch, and we're going to be going, I think let's just go right into it. And we'll go through the website, we'll walk through it together. As a tech shop, obviously this is very interesting for a right to repair. There's some pretty cool things, but obviously there's a one really big catch, and oh goodness, is it a big catch. So let's just go right to it. I'm going to be showing you the screen capture, and we'll be going to it like a typical, we're going shopping today, right? We're going online shopping. So if you can see, what you want to start going to is selfservicerepair.com/home. Automatically, you can tell this doesn't look like a genuine Apple website at all. It doesn't have the Apple name in it. It just says selfservicerepair.com. It has some iPhones here, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's you can get Apple genuine parts, Apple tools, and again, this is the official Apple Service Repair store that you go. This is by Apple. So let's go over it. The most interesting thing here, obviously, is a really basic page, but the most interesting thing here is the repair manuals. It says they have repair manuals. That's so cool, right? So let's go actually click the repair manuals we have here. So for it automatically hits you to a support page, and that's the support.apple.com, and it actually releases it goes to where the manuals are here. So you can see there are lots of iPhone manuals. They have a lot of the newer ones. I think that's really about it. They just have the newer ones for these manuals. Do they have more manuals? Let's see. Quick start guide, quick start guide. Okay. So if we click like Mac notebooks, obviously because we do Mac liquid spill repairs, data recoveries, this is interesting to us. So we click that. Unfortunately, they don't have it at this time. They just have quick start guides, essentials. Like when you click the quick start guide, it's like a 4-page welcome to your MacBook, and just basic stuff you should probably know before you even buy your MacBook. And obviously they don't have anything in a Mac desktop. The Apple TV doesn't have much either. iPad doesn't have anything either, which that was a little bit surprising. I thought they might have been able to do that one. And Apple Watch 2, don't want to do that one if you're doing a repair. That's not fun. But this is the most interesting thing about this whole entire process is they actually have the repair manual. So if I click the repair manual, it's this nice 80 page, roughly 79 page, 80 page essay, if you want to say term of service. No, not term of service, but it goes over absolutely everything, all the parts in the iPhone. It actually gives you part numbers of parts that you do. So if you want to order anything, this is how you actually order a real Apple part, is by going by the part number. They even tell you the screws, what you need, and what type of screwdriver you're going to need by them. And that's what's going to be interesting. And it's going to be for the tools and the tool repairs. Doing open heart surgery or something on it because you need gloves. You have like these big display presses, battery presses. You have screen removers and all these special things that you really need. So there's a lot of tools. They give you sand. I guess you're going to put sand somewhere. So we're going to have sand. We're going to have other things, right? So there's all these cool tools that shows the screwdrivers and those things you can actually rent. And that's what we're going to be going over in just a little bit. But just going through the manual a little bit here. It's really cool. They give you all the warnings. Obviously, you need to be careful. Our cool tools here. Now, this is the one I wanted to show, and this is the one that's going to be, I guess, for most people because they probably have the latest one, right? You may have a 13, 13 Pro, 12. You're going to be needing these. So they have stuff that you could actually get, and this thing is nuts. This looks like one of those, it looks like it's an oven pretty much, and it also does have a suction cup to remove the screen. So you're going to be putting your device in here with by another tool, and you're going to be heating this up for about 2 minutes, and then there's a suction cup that actually will help remove this. So this is what you're actually going to be using to do your iPhone 13 Pro Max that you spend a lot of money for. That's very, very expensive. And you can see all the steps. They have all the steps and tools and everything. Tool is just to remove the screen. You haven't even started. We're not removing anything. And then there's also another tool to help hold up the display as you're working on it. And then once you get that, now we're about 35 pages in, and now we're actually talking about screws. So if we keep going, we can see there's a big long list, and that kind of ends it about there, where I want to talk about this. Now, you're looking at that massive tool just to remove the screen, and you're thinking, okay, I definitely need to rent that. So how am I going to do that? So we're going to go back to this. Now we're going to go back to the order parts and tools page that they have. So as for products, as you can tell, because there weren't any service manuals for like Macs or anything else, you're not getting any Mac schematics, you're not getting anything else here. So the only products they have, at least making this video, is they just have iPhones. So you can only buy iPhone parts here as of right now, and you can select the models. They don't have a whole lot of models either. They just have probably within the last 1 or 2 years, they have those models. So let's go with the Pro Max because that's what everyone's going to be doing, right? Now they have a lot of different ones. They have the most difficult repair, which is a SIM tray. I'm really glad they have that because that's the hardest repair on this whole thing. You know, it takes a lot of effort, and if you know, no, I'm just kidding. But see, they do have that, which is cool, and you can actually order parts for these things, right? So now a really interesting thing, and this is really the whole catch of this, is about ordering parts for this. So I could go to the display, and if I want to order a Pro Max bundle display, I can do that, and they do have the price for that, and that's pretty cool, right? So they have the price for the screen, and they also do give you a credit if you want to send back your original screen. This isn't going to be a screen that you did at the mall that you're going to fix for yourself again the second time around, because that's not going to be a genuine screen. You have to send in a genuine screen to actually get the full amount of credit, which still doesn't seem to be a whole lot, but I'm sure they probably cover for, even if it's severely cracked, they probably don't care because it's an Apple display. They can actually refurbish them again, and they probably want to do e-waste. They're probably getting credit for that. So that's cool. So if I want to go ahead and buy this screen, all right, so let's see, it's $311, which seems, I guess, about right for a genuine part. So I'm going to hit add to cart. Now, when you hit add to cart, you have to enter in a lot of things. You need your serial number or IMEI number. And this is really important because I believe what they're going to think you're going to do, obviously, is open it and maybe void your warranty. So you want to be really careful if you're going to be ordering this part because of that. They're going to assume that. They'll probably log you in the system. There's a manual ID, too, that you actually need to even continue. Now, just say I didn't want to do that. Just say I want to order another part. They don't really care. They don't seem to care if you need to order another part. So if I need to order this thing, I guess, this little cover for 50 cents, I can add that to cart. No problem. They don't ask me for anything else. Now, we're going down to the most important thing about this whole entire repair process is this. Now, if we showed you before in the manual about those crazy tools, the big oven, not the easy big oven, but the big oven, just remove the screen, and there's lots of tools that going on just to remove the screen, holding the screen up as you're doing a display replacement. There's lots of information for it, right? You see there's a 7-day rental, and I can go add this to cart. This is $50, right? Okay, so they also blast you with this long terms of service here. And okay, just say you don't want to read it. Yeah, you really, 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 really should read this one. It's really important to go over it in case you damage it, you lose anything. There is a big problem with it. But anyways, we're going over that anyway. So I agree because I don't have a choice. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm stubborn. I'm going to make sure I fix my screen, and I'm going to go to the cart now. And it looks okay, right? And I'm going to go to the cart, and it looks okay. Okay, it says up here, it says my total is $49.50 because I also got this little display cowling here, right? And that's just a little 50 cents, so it's $49.50. But now if I actually don't finish reading, it says total, so I guess I'm done, right? Nope. So if you look at this, you have to scroll down a little bit more. If the rental authorization, when you click checkout, blah, 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 there's a lot of stuff. You must return within 7 days of the same condition. Otherwise, Spot will initiate a hold. So they're going to put a hold on your credit card, a temporary hold on your credit card. It's associated with your payment method to make sure that they receive everything back. Now, these are very, very, very expensive tools. To do this, you need to they will actually have to put a hold of, if you look here, it's $1,200 on your credit card account. And they're going to put a hold on that until they make sure they receive everything, make sure everything's back totally fine. You don't want to strip anything. You don't want to ruin anything. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to lose anything. You don't want to damage anything as you're doing this whole repair. Otherwise, you're going to be paying $1,200 to do this. And the $1,200 is just a down payment of it, and you also get charged the $49.50. You also get charged the $49 for the rental itself as well. So you're actually going to have a total of $1,249 on your credit card on hold for 7 days until they make sure they actually get this toolkit back. So that's what that looks like here. But it's really strange how they put $49.50 or $49 here, and then if you scroll down a little bit more, it says checkout. So that's the catch on this whole thing. It's really great that they're actually going to be providing at least a manual for it and for a place to buy parts. But then to buy the most important part of it, obviously, like the display assembly, you have to put a bunch of information for it just to buy that part. But for other parts, they don't seem to care as much, even though those parts are inside the phone itself. That matters. But at least it's a great step, at least in the right direction, I guess, that they're going to start. It really seems like it's just to not even put the Apple name on the website domain kind of just says it all, that it's not a very serious step forward for it. It's just something that they just are like, oh, yeah, we do that type of thing. And then if you really want to go ahead and do it, if you're really interested in doing that, now you have to put a $1,200 hold on your account. And just think if you wanted to do this maybe with your kid, or if your kid wants to do it and they're like, you know what, I broke my phone and I'm going to go fix it. I'm going to see if I can go fix it myself. I have the manual there. But you know what, man, I don't know if I want to pay $1,200 just to remove a screen on it, or just to get the tools to remove the screen. That's very excessive, and it's a huge barrier of entry that they're pretty much just telling you don't do it. It's not necessary to have a tool that massive and that expensive just to remove a screen. All it's really doing is just heating the display. If you're still not careful, you can still crack it and damage the screen because the suction cup on top doesn't look like it's very great anyway. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Just found out a little bit more about the service repair program. We're really glad that we were able to at least cover it because, again, for Right for Repair, it's really important, especially since we're a tech shop. We always believe in that stuff. I don't make enough videos on it. I probably should more. If they update this to show Macs, or if they show Mac schematics, that would be the real step forward for this one. It's still a really good thing that at least showing you repair manuals and to show exactly what part is what you can damage, what to look out for. That's great, even though it's a very long 80-page one that's a little bit excessive and unnecessary. You can obviously look it up on maybe YouTube or find some channel walkthrough to do it. They also have like iFixit guides. They're great on showing you guys as well. Those are a little bit more smoother. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Just let us know down below what you guys think about this. Is it like a real step to the future? Or is it just something that they just kind of like, here, we're not even going to put apple.com. We're not doing that. We're just going to put SelfServiceRepair.com, and that's something up to you guys. And there's no polish to the website, no Apple polish behind it either. So I'm interested to see your guys' feedback as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. You can check out all of our other repair videos. We do some talking points as well. We do lots of MacBook spill repairs. That's kind of why we wanted to actually go over it. We were hoping that they might have something like that, but unfortunately not the case for today. Maybe in the future, though, tomorrow. So who knows? Stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye.